Hi students, in the last class we discussed about the inductance calculation of various systems. Yes, if you observe this figure, it is a tower, okay, mechanical support, it is a tower. On this tower, you can observe either sides of the tower with three conductors. Actually, in a three-phase system, we know that three phases, R phase, Y phase, B phase. Otherwise, in terms, we can call them as A, B, C. Okay. So, one side we are having this A, B, C conductors, and other side of the tower also we are having three more conductors. Total 6 conductors are there on the same tower. Then I will call this circuit as three-phase double line circuit. Okay. Previously, in our calculation, we constrained and we limited to our derivation part with such a type of structure like this, having cross arm, and upon this one conductor is running. This is insulator string, one more conductor, insulator string, one more conductor. Total 3 conductors placed in triangle fashion. Okay. In some places we can observe with the poles, like this electric pole is there. Upon this electric pole, this is the cross arm, and here you can find some insulator. Here you can find some insulator which isolates the conductor with tower structure. So upper side one conductor, either sides of the electric pole 2 more conductors. Total 3 conductors you can observe here also. Such these 2 examples are for a 3-phase system single line circuit. Whereas this figure what I have shown here is a 3-phase system double line circuit. Up to now in our formulas derivation we have seen, we have derived for 3-phase single line circuits. In today's class we are extending our topic of calculation of the inductance for a 3-phase double line circuit. So today's topic is inductance calculation of a 3-phase double line circuit. Coming to the single line of the previous discussion, all these are the single lines discussion. In this single line network discussion, it is clear that the inductance depends upon the spacing between the conductors and radius of the conductors. So that is why here also in a double line circuit I will give the importance for calculating the spacing between the conductors and also the internal radiuses of the conductors. Okay. So in all the cases in the denominator you can observe there is R dash, where R dash is called as self-geometric mean radius. Geometric mean radius are also called as fictitious radius. Okay. Whose value is 0.77. R dash is equal to 0.7788 into R. Okay. So here also in this calculation of the inductance for 3-phase double line circuit, we give the importance for calculating the distances, that is spacing between the conductors and spacing between the similar phases also. Okay. Let us see here the distances which are defined with 2 words called as self-geometric mean distance, self-GMD, and mutual geometric mean distance, mutual GMD. These 2 terms are arised because of our inductance calculation procedure. In the inductance calculation procedure, we know that we will have a constant of 2 into 10 power minus 7 with 2 terms inside the brackets. What are they? The first term is related to the internal due to the internal flux linkages, and the second term ln of d by r, it is due to the external flux linkages, psi external. To have the calculations simpler, instead of having 2 terms here, we have to simplify it into a 1 term. That is why we want to eliminate this 1 by 4 by sending it into the natural logarithmic term. After sending that 1 by 4 to the natural logarithmic term, then we can write that entire system as 2 into 10 power minus 7 ln of d by r dash. In some textbooks or references, you can observe the same inductance L value in this format. That L value I am writing here, that is L per conductor or L per phase is equal to 2 into 10 power minus 7 ln of dm divided by ds. Like this you can observe, Henry per meter. Okay. So in some textbooks you can observe this type of notation, dm and ds instead of d and r dash. What is d in our general usage? D is nothing but spacing between the conductors, that is mutual distance between any two different conductors, that is called mutual distance or D. That is why I have replaced this capital D with mutual geometric mean distance, mutual GMD. And coming to the denominator, R dash, as I told you, R dash is fictitious radius. Radius means inside the conductor if the how much diameter it was there. Okay, so that was a self value of its own conductor, That is why we call this R dash in some notations as a ds also. These two terms, d suffix s, ds is now it is called as self GMD, self geometric mean distance or self geometric mean radius, both are same. So finally 2 into 10 power minus 7 ln of dm by ds, this is the inductance value, generalized way. Where this is a constant, we won't bother about that constant. Finally, to require this inductance of any system, we should bother about the two distances. They are self distance and mutual distance, self GMD and mutual GMD. So inductance, now I am straightly going for the distance calculations instead of calculating the flux density, magnetizing force, next flux linkages, after that integrations, everything completion, later I have to get the inductance. From now onwards I am not doing all such a kind of things. Separately I am going for the next procedure, that is inductance calculation is given simply by estimating the distances between the phases, where numerator is the mutual spacing between any two different conductors and denominator is the self distance, self geometric mean radius. So let us see this concept with respect to this three-phase double line circuit. So that is the physical diagram of this three-phase double line circuit consisting of ABC conductors on one side, A dash, B dash, C dash conductors on the other side. To minimize the proximity effect between the similar phases, if you observe here, parallel to the A there is no A dash, parallel to the C there is no C dash. Maximum extent we have separated that similar phases with large distance. So that is why at corners, if you check it, opposite sides instead of parallel, opposite sides you will have the similar phases. A top position, but other side of the double line circuit, second circuit, that same phase A dash was at bottom. Similarly C is also compromising the B. Okay, so this is the arrangement of the 6 conductors in a three-phase double line circuit. So in our general representation, we all of us know that we can see the same three-phase double line circuit here with our representation, general representation of the conductors with a circle. So whenever we go the general representation of a conductors with a circle, then we concentrate here with conductors. Those conductors are similar conductors I have shown here. See, this is circuit 1 with 3 conductors, A1, B1, C1. This is circuit 2 with 3 more conductors, A2, B2, C2. What is our objective now? Our objective is to find out the inductance per phase, because all these are balanced system. No, for one phase if you find out, then default you can obtain the same for the remaining phases also. That is why inductance per phase, you will know the formula, 2 into 10 power minus 7 ln of dm by ds, Henry per meter. This is the formula. Where dm is mutual GMD, distance between the mutual phases, between two different phases. Okay. And next, this is mutual GMD, mutual. Whereas ds in the denominator is self GMD. Now, once obtaining these two, we can get the inductance by this 2 into 10 power minus 7 ln of dm by ds. In this case, now I am showing you how to find out the denominator part called self GMD. The self GMD ds is equal to, what is ds actually? Self distance. What is self distance? It belongs to only one phase. If it is a single line circuit, only 3 conductors are there with A, B, C. For conductor A, it is having a radius of r. Then I can give it its self radius as r dash 0.7788 into r. Similarly for phase B, again r dash. For conductor C, again r dash. But here now it is a 3-phase double line circuit. Similar phases there are 2 in number. One is A phase and the other is A dash. A and A dash are the 2 similar phases which are available with 2 different circuits. Then I have to identify the distance among the similar phases, which is called as self-geometric mean distance. Okay, like that, how many similar phases will be available? For phase A, 1. For phase B, another self. For phase C, the third self. Total 3 self-geometric mean distances you can identify. That's what I have written here. DSA, if you check it, self-distance of phase A. Similarly, I have to calculate the self-distance of phase B, self-distance of phase C. If these 3 terms, 3 values of the self-distances are there with you, then the overall self-GMD is equal to multiply these 3 whole to the power 1 by 3. Because 3 terms are there, I will get whole to the power 1 by 3. If at all, if 4 terms are there, 4 distances you multiply them. Okay, put it a whole to the power 1 by 4. Right? That's what we have observed previously for transposed line. For transposed line, 3 different distances are there, DAB, DBC, DCA. To get equivalent distance, what we got there in the derivation, product of all those 3, DAB, DBC, DCA, whole to the power 1 by 3, called as cube root. Like that, here also, to get the overall self-GMD of a 3-phase double line circuit, we have to calculate individual self-distances of phases A, B, C separately. Then what is the procedure to find out the self-GMDs of individual phases separately? Let me check this first one. DSA. DSA. If you check that DSA, what is DSA? As I told you, DSA is nothing but self-geometric mean distance of phase A. Phase A. Among 2 circuits, circuit 1 and circuit 2. Then this is phase A of circuit 1. This is phase A of circuit 2. Then what are possible distances? I tell you 4 distances is possible. What are those 4 distances? Yes, leave about for some time about circuit 2. Talk about circuit 1. If circuit 1 alone is there, then what is self-GMD? It is nothing but internal radius of that conductor. What is internal radius of the conductor? Small r. Directly I am not taking that small r, I am considering fictitious radius. What is fictitious radius? R dash. Okay. So, one term is R dash for phase A, which is available in circuit 1. Another term, so one term is R dash. One term is R dash and another term available is also R dash, which is for phase of the conductor A2, available in circuit 2. I call those R dashes as distances only, R dashes as B A1 A1 because it is its own B A1 A1 suffix. Similarly here D A to A2. Okay. Up to that it is not over. We are having still two more distances. That is self GMD of phase A for both circuits. Then I have to consider A1 to A2 distance is also a self distance because those two are similar phases. Similarly, A2 to A1 is also a distance. Okay, I'll tell you. For circuit 1, there is conductor A1 or simply A1, yes, A1. Then what is the distance? We will call this as its own distance dA1A1. For circuit 2, the phase is A2, then I will call that as dA2A2. Sir, what are the values of this dA1A1, dA2A2? Yes, they are fictitious radius whose value can be directly taken as R dash. 0.7788 into R. With these two terms it is not over. Two more terms are there because we are calculating DSA for phase A exclusively, considering the two circuits. Then what are the remaining two terms? From circuit 1 to circuit 2 of same phases, that is distance between these two, A1 to A2. Then I will call that distance as dA1 A2. You can observe that. Similarly, the third one is D from circuit 2 to circuit 1, dA2 to A1. Altogether 4 terms are there to find out the self GMD of phase A. You can observe here DSA, phase A is equal to, I have shown here, D A1 A1, A1 A2, A2 A2, A2 A1. These are the 4 combinations. Since I told you there are 4 distances, what will be the equivalent value? Equivalent value of phase A is product of all those 4 distances whole to the power 1 by 4. That is 4th root of whole to the power 1 by 4. The same reasons will be applicable. The same reasoning will be applicable for the phases C and B also. Coming to the B, if you check it, all the 4 terms are producted whole to the power 1 by 4. Then what are the 4 terms? Self GMDs of its own conductors. I call them as B1 B1 R dash value, B2 B2 again R dash value. The distance between B1 and B2 for phase B, yes, this is for phase B. The distance between B1 B2, similarly B2 B1. Okay. For conductor C, you can observe here. For phase C or conductor group C, you can call this as self radius R dash. This is also self radius R dash. This is from circuit 1 to circuit 2 of same phase C. This is from circuit 2 to circuit 1, combinational distances of similar group phases. Again 4 terms. Product of all those 4 whole to the power 1 by 4 gives us the equivalents of the DSA, DSB, DSC. Then overall self GMD is equal to product of all those 3 obtained values whole to the power 1 by 3. So far we discussed about how to calculate self GMD. Next, we have to see mutual GMD. The names itself they are saying self means similar phases. Next, mutual GMD, mutual between 2 different phases with a combination of minimum of 2 conductors. Okay. So now let us see what is mutual distance. The mutual distance is now, yes, the mutual distance is now, it's a 3-phase double line circuit what I have shown you previously. The mutual distance dm, it is equal to, as I told you, mutual means between the 2 different phases possible distances. What are the 2 different possible distances or possible combinations of the conductors? AB is one combination. I will call different phases. Between this AB, what are the distances available? So far what we have seen in the previous, between same phase, A1 A2, A2 A1, it is own A1 A1, A2 A2. Whatever we are speaking with only A term previously, that is called self. For phase B we have defined self. Whatever we are talking with only term B. Similarly C also. But now it is not like that. we are extending our concept towards mutually, that is between two different phases. Then I can call that as combinations as AB first combination, BC second combination, and CA third combination. These are the three combinations in general available. Then the total value of the mutual distance DAB should be calculated, DBC should be calculated, between phase group B and phase group C, between distances should be calculated, and CA. After finding out these three values, the overall is called as mutual GMD DM simply. What is general procedure? Yes, product of all those three available terms whole to the power 1 by 3, because 3 terms are there, that is why 1 by 3. Let us check one by one. This is the formula. Mutual GMD is equal to product of all the three possible distances mutually occurred, DAB, DBC, DCA whole to the power 1 by 3. And next in that DAB, let me expand DAB. Think once. Okay. So what are the possible distances between A, B? Let me call for circuit 1 first of all. Later we will go for circuit 2. Again we will mix up those two. That is the general procedure. Okay. Recalling for circuit 1. Going to calculate between the phases AB only. Later I will see BC and CA. Between AB, what is the possible distance? Yes, from A1 to B1. A1 to B1 is the one of the distance available between AB of circuit 1. So one distance I got it is what it is, BA1 B1. For second circuit, between the same groups called AB, what is the possible distance? Yes, the possible distance is, this is the possible distance. For circuit 2 alone, what is that? Distance between A to B2. I have seen independently, circuit 1 separately and circuit 2 separately, between mutual conductors called AB, that is A1 B1, and here it is called as A2 B2. But those two are not isolated. Those two are placed on the same tower. Whenever those two are placed on the same tower, then the mutuals, these two will be happening from circuit 1 to circuit 2 as well as circuit 2 to circuit 1. Then what are the combinations? Yes, you can observe one combination. This A1 conductor associated to B2. A1 conductor mutually linking to B2. Then I will call that as mutual distance D A1 B2. You may ask me, sir, this A1 conductor can also be linking with A2 also, not only B2, it links with A2 also. Yes, definitely, it links with A2 also, but observe the suffixes between A1 and A2, same amount of the phase, same conductors, it comes under self. That is why now I am not bothering about that. Okay. So, one possible distance between circuit 1 to circuit 2 is the A1 B2. Next, you have taken only, you have observed only with A1. Why not with B1? Yes, you can observe with B1 also. Then what is another possible distances? Sir, B1 to B2, have I to take it as? No need to take, because previously already we considered it as a self value. That is why now I am not taking this. Then what to do? Yes, B1 to A2. Yes, this is a mutual, because two different conductors from circuit 1 to circuit 2. What it is? B A2 B A2 B1. Okay. So possible distances are its own circuit A1 B1, its own circuit A2 B2, and mutually. What are mutually? Between A1 B2 and A2 B1. Yes, total 4 distances are there. You may call me, you may ask me, why you not considering the distance B1 to A1, sir? A1 to B1 you have considered, okay. A1 to B1 you have considered. Why not from B1 to A1? Of course it will be there, it is the same value. If you take more number of products, no, whole to the power that much 1 by that number get cancelled again. That is why I am taking a minimum possible distances. The minimum possible distances are D A1 B1, A1 B2, A2 B2, A2 B1, whole to the power 1 by 4. The same logic applicable for DBC also. What is DBC then? Yes, the DBC now I am writing here, showing the DBC now I am writing here for clear understanding purposes. Let us check it. Okay. What is the phase combination now we are talking about? The phase combination is with B and C. Yes, B and C. So we call that as the distance DBC. The distance we call it as DBC. DBC. What is DBC? S combinations. Total circuit 1, the distance is between B1 C1. Circuit 2, the distance is B2 C2. From circuit 1 to circuit 2, B1 to C2. From circuit 1 to circuit 2 I have written now B1 to C2. Next BC, C1 to B2. In other words, we can call it as B2 C1. Total 4 distances. Yes, they are here. B1 C1 individually with circuit 1. B2 C2 individually with circuit 2. From circuit 1 to circuit 2. B1 to C2. From circuit 2 to circuit 1. 2 to C1. Yes, total 4 distances are there. We will product them 4 distances whole to the power 1 by 4. Coming to the last category, CA group. The CA group is also in the same fashion. What we will get is the combinations C1, A1, I am writing here, C1, A1, C2, A2, from 1 to 2, first circuit to second circuit, from second circuit to first circuit, like this. You can check with the suffixes. C1, A1, first circuit, C2, A2, second circuit, from circuit 1 to circuit 2, what is that? C1, A2, from 2 to 1, that is C2, A1. These are the 4 minimum possible distances what we will have for a 3-phase double line circuit with mutual phases, whole to the power 1 by 4. Then we will get all these DAB, DBC and DCA. Once getting the DAB, DBC, DCA, product all of those 3, whole to the power 1 by 3 gives us mutual GMD. Once mutual GMD is obtained, previously we got the value of self GMD. With those 2 values of Dm and Ds, we can calculate or estimate the value of the inductance L for a 3-phase double line circuit. This is the way how to use self GMDs and mutual GMDs